Hi, everyone. I'm coming from this.
I'm coming from this.
Feedback. Sorry about that. I'm coming from this section of my house tonight because I didn't have time to move. Hello, everyone. Everyone who just missed my premiere, I hope you'll go back and watch that. Give it a thumbs up. If you're wondering what I'm munching on, it's Archer grass-fed beef jerky teriyaki. Yum. I'm starving. I had to have a little bit of a snack there. Yvonne, hi. Oh, good. It's going to be so great when the snow melts and everything's going to be, I guess, full of nitrogen because that's what they say snow provides. So I had quite the adventure today, and I don't really want to talk about it because I filmed the whole thing. And I'll just spoil it if I talk about it. So only a couple of you know what went down today. It was pretty crazy. Hey, Green Stephen. Mariana Zinsu from Atlanta. Thank you for joining. I don't recall you doing that before. So we only have 35 people. I hope you quickly text someone. Everybody quickly text one person and say, please join this live stream and see if you enjoy it. Could you do that for me? I would really appreciate it. Oh, okay. I think I've said hi to everybody. Yvonne, hi. Pauline. All the regulars are here. I'm still looking for Dolores. I don't understand it. We have 43 people. Louis Iapes. Louise Iapes. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Iapes. It's a beautiful name. Hi, Louise. Thank you for tuning in from Alberta, Canada. Nola Borrego, 5 p.m. in Phoenix. Brian, of course, is here. No, I am eating Archer's grass-fed beef jerky teriyaki. It is so good. I'm sorry. I hope I don't make you hungry. I know it's rude, but I was just caving in. I was outside most of the day, except when I was trying to get that video done. Thank you, Mariana. I hope you'll be a regular. Sandra is here from Colorado. Daryl, you're rushing it, okay? I am not ready for spring, okay? I'm not ready. So you saw my seedlings. Jack, where is Jack? Jack has not checked in. Jack sent me a picture. He sent me a picture of his seedlings, or let's see, I guess that's what he's calling them. But they looked absolutely full and lush and gorgeous, and he was getting ready to put them out in the garden. And he's in Maryland, and I'm going, oh, Kaye, you're so late. Always late. Lake District of England. Lake District, England. I don't know where the Lake District is. I think that's the first time I've heard that expression. The White Mountains of Arizona sounds so exotic. Hello, Jennifer. Yes, Tommy did a fantastic job. And the project that I was referring to, we're waiting until his brother gets done with the water projects. Because as I learned, if you saw my picture on the community page, I got to drive the Kubota. Is it Kabuto or Kubota? I get it confused. I got to drive the Caterpillar with the treads, and last night. So that was pretty exciting. it's never too late to learn is what I said when I got off of it. It was pretty exciting. And I talk about that, and I'm actually going to upload that in a standalone, very short video. So you'll all get to see it. Chris is here from Georgia. Thank you, Mariana. Well, I love people, and today we had some unexpected guests, which they were here in an official capacity. And so they didn't want to talk on camera about, they don't want to I didn't want to get them in trouble, and they didn't want to get in trouble. But at least I got their names, and they made a brief appearance. Thank you, Kel. I really appreciate that. Remind Patricia where you're from, Kel. She keeps track. By the way, we have 63. Welcome to my live stream. If I look a little bit tired today, I am. It was an exhausting day, not because I was out, digging and like I was yesterday, but it was just stressful. So it wore on me. And so I really appreciate everybody that is tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope by the end of this live stream, you will go, I want to be in Kaye's club. And we have almost all of the people tune in every live stream, and everyone is people are from all over the place. And Patricia, one of my moderators, where is she? Did she make the jump? She must have. She's got to be there. Patricia keeps track of the countries and, oh, thank you, Mariana. She keeps track of the countries and the states, the number of states. Oh, good. And so if you are watching and you haven't checked in, please say, hi, I'm Lois, and I live in the Czech Republic. Or something, wherever, we just like to keep track of it. It's fantastic to know that I'm reaching people all over the place. So, and thank you. All of my regulars are doing the work for the mods and for me in encouraging everybody to hit the like button, because it does help with the analytics, YouTube analytics. So if you're watching, I hope you will hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you, Marvin. Oh, I have something in my pocket. It's got to come out. Almost an empty roll of tape. Forgot that was in there. I am sitting on my lift stool, which is interesting. I didn't know how it would look here because this is 6 o'clock and the sun is down. So I've got all the lights blazing and it looks pretty good. The light looks pretty good, but you get to see this whole, I don't know if you can see this, but I mean, it's not the most attractive thing to have all of this just out in your kitchen/dining room. But I have so much food on this, you wouldn't believe. I mean, I could eat I have probably 3 months worth of food here for one person. Oh, I couldn't feed a family of 4 on what I have, but where'd you go? Where'd you go? Cammie is here. Beach Lady is here. Oh, it's buffering. Is it buffering for anyone else? I'm on very fast internet and there's just no excuse for that. None. Yeah, the window behind me wasn't working, was it? It works at certain times of day, but not at certain other times. Let's see. Green Gables Homestead is here. Thank you. Oh, good. Good. Thank you for all letting me know. The Old Man of the Mountain. Oh, thank you so much. Where do you live? And do you have a homestead? I don't recognize your moniker. Julie is here from Mesa, Arizona. Oh gosh, I didn't get to see every time I go to the valley, which is what they refer to all of the cities that stretch out from Phoenix. I like to go and meet new people, and shoot videos if possible. And this was the first time, that visit on my drive over in, I was there the beginning of November. That's the first time I've ever gone to Arizona, and Jack and I have not been in her pickup truck just running all over and meeting people. She's just like my chauffeur, and she goes, and my scheduler, because they're her contacts. But this last time we didn't get to do that, with the restrictions and all of that. So I don't know if it's official, but I just heard that Tennessee, Texas, and Mississippi have plans to open up 100%, and I'm excited about that. So hopefully that's good news all around. Oh, so it's stalled for Mary also. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Somerset. I couldn't think of Somerset. Kel lives in Somerset in the UK. I went to Somerset, and I stayed in or maybe you watched that, Kel. Did you see that video? I stayed in an Airbnb, and I'm pretty positive she was in Somerset. And we went out to dinner that night, and I had the most fabulous meal, but it didn't agree with me. And the next day, we're on this road that's about this wide. One lane, for sure, one lane road. And just like going like that, and we were going up to now my memory's fading, but hopefully you saw the video. And we went to this art place. It's like it was like an art museum / gallery with art indoor and outdoor, and then a beautiful garden out back. It was fabulous, but it was raining and I didn't feel well. But I'd love to come back to England and see some of those things that I kind of missed out on. Yes, Maria, slowly everything is getting organized, except today was very disorganized, and you'll see all about it when I upload those videos. Jack is here from Imperial Beach. Hi, Jack. I don't know if you've joined before. If you have, forgive me. And if you haven't, welcome. Sunny Ray is here from, I wonder if the S is, if you pronounce the S in Ialta. Ialta Pueblo, New Mexico. New Mexico is so beautiful. I've only been there a couple of times. Been there, obviously you drive through, but Connie is here. How are my babies doing, Connie? Connie adopted about 20 or so of my plants. Did you ever count them, Connie? When I left the apartment building, Connie adopted a bunch of plants. Cashew butter and cinnamon raisin toast sounds absolute, especially when you're starving, that sounds absolutely divine. Oh, and what is your name in Belgium? I was in Belgium once, very long time ago. And I remember two things. I remember older ladies making lace, and I think they were dressed in black, and they were making lace, and I bought this beautiful piece. It was, let's see, what did I buy? I kind of forget now what it was that I bought. But anyway, and then I went to the church where, I'm so bad with names, I'm so sorry, but I went to the church where Christ and Mary is holding her son who is dead or dying. And it was a revelation. This is a long time ago. It was a revelation that, to me, that someone would go into attack a piece of art with a club or hammer or sledgehammer or whatever. And I guess that had just been done somewhere. So they had just put up this bulletproof glass in front of it in this church. That was an eye opener. And as you can probably guess, that was a long time ago. But Belgium was beautiful. Organic gardening in California is here. Thank you. Oh, but thank you for watching that. Oh, yes. Well, I'm hoping to get Ken. It was so busy, crazy today. I couldn't like get Ken to sit down, but I'm hoping if we get done early tomorrow that I can grab an interview with him because he's Tommy's brother. And I thought that might be interesting. The other day, I didn't have the camera rolling and he and this woman who works for him, Dorothy, they were cracking all these jokes about Tommy and saying, what a hellraiser he was when he was younger. I said, is this before Tammy? And they said, yes. Oh, and a real kidder too, you know. Ah, Mexican sunflowers. I wonder if they would grow here. Daryl, have you tried to grow Mexican sunflowers? That's like my favorite thing. And there were a number of occasions in my California garden where my first year was the best year, like garlic. First year, hands down, was the best year. And first year with Mexican sunflower, the best. And, you know, I could name a number of ones. But yes, it's beautiful. The weather was beautiful today. I was out just in this without a jacket. Oh, there's Jack. Jack, I was talking about you. You've got your, okay, so he put his seedlings out under clear storage bins. That's smart. Did you have them sitting on the ground or on the concrete or on your wooden deck? Just curious, because, you know, when pots are sitting on concrete, their roots get cold. Oh, you have no idea, Coco, how important what you just said is. We have to be picky and put our money into real food. We have to put our money and our labor into real food. We've got to save seeds. You have no idea what they're planning for us to be eating in a few years. Maybe not maybe not even in a few years. Maybe like in a year. It's unbelievable what the industry is going to be pushing on us to eat. It's not real, and it's going to pass. It's going to be a substitute for meat, but it's not real, and it's not like the Impossible Burger. It's even like less real than that. It's crazy. So it's more important than ever that we grow our own food. Rebecca is here. Fantastic. Good to know. When do you plant seeds directly? They're a little tricky to get started, as I recall. They like to almost be scattered on the ground and just hope that something takes. You know, you go to a lot of trouble to plant Mexican sunflowers and like nothing happens, but you scatter some on the ground and then you get these. That's what happened my first year. There's like they were hardly covered with soil and they just got huge. Do you have a technique that you can share, Rebecca, which is Food Forest Next Door? If you haven't checked out her channel, it's a relatively new channel. Check out Rebecca. She knows about permaculture, science, and she's a backyard gardener. Let's see. Well, do you hack them down? Did you know Mexican sunflower has great biomass? I'm just recalling that from when I did that video. I did that video such a long time ago, and I researched it. And, you know, there are places that just grow Mexican sunflower for the biomass and to compost. Yes, especially the monarch butterfly. Do you have monarchs where you are, Marvin? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I misunderstood, Jack. Because you sent me the picture of all your seedlings, and I thought that's what you meant. Oh my gosh, we have 102. I wasn't even looking. Thank you so much for joining. If this is your first time joining my channel, I hope you'll subscribe and help this channel grow. I'm working very hard to bring you a lot of content, a lot of videos, and I hope that it's appreciated and you guys can share my channel and help me grow. So let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I didn't have hardly any fireflies. What's the other name for fireflies? What do we call those? It's been so long. Lightning bugs. Lightning bugs. We called them lightning bugs growing up. We hardly ever had those in. Oh, I know, Daryl, that movie. I mean, if anybody never saw that movie, Soylent Green, you really should try to go back and watch it, and you'll be appalled, but that's really what's being planned. So, oh, and that too. They're even talking about 3D printed food, meat. No, absolutely not. I mean, it will be, they'll say this is, this is for the good of the environment. This is for the good of you and all this stuff. But no. You guys all have to be searching out real food or growing it yourself. You can, Happy, you can, absolutely. Oh, that's interesting. Chris has discovered that you should nick the seeds or scrape the seed, kind of give it a little nick in the, that's, for people outside the US, they might not know what nick means. You just kind of put a crevice in it. So you open up the outside of it. You give it a little bit of, I can't even describe what I'm trying to say. Rebecca, you're sitting there. Help me out. Really, Jack? You used a wet paper towel, then buried the whole thing under dirt for the rainbow flowers. The rainbow flowers? Are we still talking about Mexican sunflower? Heidi in the Hollyhocks is here, but can you remind us where you are? Hello, Emmanuel. What's your subscriber number up to? Emmanuel is, for those of you who don't know, is a 13. Are you still 13? Emmanuel? We don't talk about ages after you're 20 on this channel, so only very young people can be acknowledged age-wise. But anyway, Emmanuel's working very hard to grow his channel, and he's trying to appeal to children as well as adults. So check him out. How are the giveaways going, though? I mean, really, I have never done a giveaway. Can you believe it? In all these years. Oh my goodness. Marvin, can you remind me where you are? I know it just went in one ear and out the other. It went in one eyeball and out the other. If you see me just go straight down, it's because I've fallen off of this stool. This stool has one leg, and so you just kind of, you kind of do that. Let's see. North Lawn Flower Farm. What's your name, by the way? And where is your farm? Well, I don't know. Is anybody else interested in that? Because that's really off topic. Maybe I'll just do a live stream just on that sometime. Thank you, R. Is that R period, or is that a spot on my screen? Is your actual Google name just R dot. Is that what that is? What kind of milkweed is it, Mary? And remind me where you are. Is it native milkweed to your area? Scrape. Thank you. I could not think of that word to save me, Christopher. Thank you. Puncture. Also a good verb. You have Mexican milkweed? Aha. Let's see. Well, that's one way to go, but that they won't stop there. Where I just jumped, sorry. Debbie, they won't stop there. They'll say, well, you have to have protein. So this is what you need to eat. So we have to be very vigilant. Oh, Rebecca's got some other techniques for exposing the seed. That's right, Jack. That's right. Jack is for those of you who don't know, we have 118 people. Thank you for joining my live stream. If you are so inclined, we'd love to know who you are and where you live. We kind of keep track of the states and the countries where people hail from. And so please let us know you're out there. Jack Rudden is my I have a personal meteorologist. He takes a great interest in my health and safety. And I had my first tornado watch, severe thunderstorm, 60-mile-an-hour winds. And I actually haven't inspected my roof. I probably should. But I did see some trees down up there, and I was going to go venture out and do a video for you guys to show you what my woods look like. And for those of you who don't know, I have a property that is at least 1/2 wooded. And I could see a couple of new big trees laying down after that storm. And I wanted to go. And I think it was Elaine Knight. She follows me. She's in North Georgia. I think she lives in the woods. I hope I'm not mixing up people. I try to keep everybody's story straight, but it's really hard. And she said, I think it was her grandson was walking like the day before in the woods and saw a rattlesnake. That was like, the end of February. And the rattlesnake was moving slowly, and he took care of it. So I'm just trying to imagine me doing the same thing if I come upon a snake. And I can't. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to practice. I'm going to have to buy some rubber snakes and take my shovel and practice because I just can't see myself going after a snake. I can't quite see that. Absolutely. Buy local food. That's fantastic, Emmanuel. Oh, Heidi is in Florida. We have more people from Florida. You guys should connect. Pervy Prepper is here. How you doing? He's in. You're in Manhattan, right? Daryl, it's that white beard that comes down halfway down your chest that makes you look a little over 25. But otherwise, right. I knew that, Marvin. I knew that. Louise, I'm assuming that you saw my loofah video. I think I have, Maria. That is apples that never brown is really a scary and disgusting thought. Christy is here. Christina, I mean. St. Charles. Where is St. Charles, Illinois? Maria is here from North Carolina. Thank you for checking in, Maria. Wow. Go to check out Ultimate Gardening's. I'm sure you're posting that on Facebook or certainly on your channel. So check him out. He's giving away worm castings and a gift certificate and collaborating with multiple companies. See, you know, if you're 13, you can do all that. I still haven't done any of that. Oh, right. Joanne is here from Greenwood, South Carolina. Thank you, Mary. Much appreciated. Yeah, if you could hit the like button, that would be awesome, guys. I mean, guys and gals, I really appreciate it. Well, it's not just GMO apples. I think she's talking about something far more sinister. Thank you, Carl. Thanks for checking in. Get some sleep. Thank you so much, Carl. I appreciate it. Right. I have a little place, a little cubby that I'm hiding in. I'm also contemplating some other things. So I got to figure it out in terms of how to be safe during storms, because I'm sure that won't be the first or the last. I'm sure that won't be the last. Sherry Eisenbeyer is here from Southeast Michigan. Everyone is eager to get in the garden. I could have been in the garden today. I actually was gardening yesterday. You'll see that in a video. I didn't make a lot of progress. Pauline, the up button, well, let's see. Happy, can you tell her where that would be? Because it's different, because it's coming from me, so it's on the top up here. But I believe you're just seeing it like a regular video, and it should be right underneath on the right. If you look right underneath the video, it should be right in there with the share and the like button, I believe. If you're on mobile, I think it's, yes, you have to get off the chat. If you're on mobile, you have to get out, you have to close out of the chat and hit the like button and then join the chat again, Pauline. I think that's the way it works. Oh, Christina is here. Let's see. Wait, did Jack leave? Oh, he plays the piano. He's doing schooling. He's going to become a meteorologist. He's an avid gardener, does tons of research. Go do your thing. Oh, is OAG here? Oh, there he is. Hey, Charles. Let me just say hi, Alex. Alex says, just found your videos. The loofah gourd was the first. Yes, that is my most popular, believe it or not, that's my most popular video. And well over 1 million views. And I wish I had about 50 of those. But anyway, I'm glad you found me, Alex, and I can't wait for you to watch a whole bunch more and become a regular. Yes, Maria, that's my hope. Every time I go in that building over there, I think, am I going to open the door and there's going to be one just sitting there? Charles, before you joined, we were talking about the even more sinister plans that the powers that be, the food industry, I don't know who it is. It's like it's not even an apple that's been genetically modified. It's not even an apple. It's like made out of something else. It's like not meat. It's like printed on a 3D printer to look like meat. I don't even know what it's made out of. Yeah, it's incredible. And I learned this from, let me look it up. It's a really good book. If you guys like to listen to audiobooks, I can make some recommendations. Oh, I want to tell you about this book. This is not a gardening book, but I have to tell you about this book. This book blew my mind. I just finally finished it. It's called Unbroken. How many people have read or listened to Unbroken? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Unbroken is, that's interesting. And I knew that, but I'd forgotten. It's written by Laura Hillenbrand, who was the author of Seabiscuit. And it's interesting because Seabiscuit, I don't know if you remember this, but at the very beginning of books to listen to on tape, I bought Seabiscuit, and it came in this big padded thing, and you opened it up, and there were like 6 CDs, and not CDs, not CDs, mini tapes. What do you call it? Compact tape. Gosh, can't even remember what you called it now, but there were tapes, the small tapes, the ones that long, and they have a name. And I put them in my Volvo. My Volvo had a tape player, and I listened to Seabiscuit on those tapes. And it was so gripping. I would pull into my driveway, and I would just continue to sit there in my driveway listening to this book. And wouldn't you know, same writer, and she is a fantastic writer. This is a gripping story. Unbroken is a World War II story of survival, resilience, and redemption. Narrated or read by Edward Herman, who's a wonderful actor, and he's got a great voice, and he did a fantastic job. It's the story of Louis Zamperini, who was an Olympic athlete, who, after he won the Olympics and stuff, he joined the Air Corps during the war. I guess it's the Army Air Corps. And I won't tell you what happens, but it is mind-blowing. His story of survival through what he went through, you cannot believe a human being could have survived what he went through, but yet he did. And you got to watch that if that appeals to you. You got to. Let me see, what book was I? Oh, come on. Where am I? Where's my library? Dirt to Soil is fantastic. That's by Gabe Brown. I think that I actually heard about the the fake meat in Sacred Cow. That's by Diana Rogers, RD, and Rob something. And that I'm pretty sure that's where I heard that. Those 2 books were great to listen to. Well, Susie, you don't have to kill the snakes. He saw a rattlesnake. A rattlesnake presents a danger to a family. A rattlesnake living near you. So, if they're way off and they're not bothering you, that's one thing, but it's another if you go out in your garage and there's one coiled up in the corner. Or certainly if one if I'm walking in the woods and they probably wouldn't. They probably would scatter when they hear you coming because they don't want to have anything to do with you. But if you startle one and they do something, I mean, you've got to react or you're gonna get seriously hurt. Charles, do you have much problem with snakes at your place? I know your fields are wide open, but you do grow a lot of plants out there. Water moccasins, Haffy. That's the other one. Oh, your copperheads do not run, Cammie. Oh, that's very discouraging. Oh. I think you have a dog, though, don't you, Rebecca? Does a dog keep the snakes out of your yard? Wait. You would grab a blanket and a pickup stick and a trash can. I mean, you're not going to have that stuff on a trail or a blanket. Pick it up with the grabber. The grabber? You mean like one of those things that you do like that with a thing? I don't know. I just don't know if I'll have the presence of mind. Alex, are you asking me what is my favorite plant ever? Well, that's a big question. If you're asking me what is my favorite plant to plant, or just to enjoy looking at, or I mean, I would have to say my favorite plant to grow and consume are tomatoes. And I say tomatoes not because they're number one. Watermelon would be number one. But I had such a hard time growing watermelon in California that I never achieved much success. So I'm hoping that changes here. And favorite plant ever? So many. I had so many beautiful plants in my garden, but all together they made the whole beautiful. Wasn't one single plant that. I mean, the plant that the bees love the best is the African blue basil. I like plants that produce food that I can eat. It's so hard to say. Okay. Louise, Christina, what did you say that she's responding to? Because I was going to be doing a video about. I know. Yeah, you could just pull a weed and there's a snake hiding under there. So anyway, I guess I'm just going to have to always go out with some kind of a tool or something, shovel or hoe or something. Oh, I would love to have an arch. Let's see. What is the name of the book, Pervy Prepper? I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate that. Oh, I don't know. I just thought you had a dog for some reason, Rebecca. Sorry about that. 6, beach lady. 6, besides water moccasins, copperhead, and what did I just say? Copperhead, copperhead, water moccasin, and rattlesnake. What are the other 3? I have the book Kiss the Ground somewhere. I might have even given it away. I hope I didn't. And I've met the people who started that whole thing, Kiss the Ground. And I went to an event. Oh, well, when did I move? It was last year. I went to an event in Malibu. It was a fundraiser, and it was at this house. You can't imagine the spread. The food was, I mean, I could not pry myself away from the from the table. It was just like standing by, eating a plate, going right back, eating a plate. It was so good. The food was so good. And you know, just everything you can imagine, these wonderful cheeses and these figs and I can't even remember now, all kinds of wonderful things. But anyway, they were there trying to spread the word and raise money and stuff. And they had great swag. I mean, I left there with this great bunch of stuff. I got all kinds of stuff there. Well, I have for my snakes, I got these plastic things that go around my calves. They go up to my knees, but they just go down a little past the ankle. So they sort of sit on top of your shoe, unless you have boots on. I want to get boots. I have to get boots anyway. I'm desperate for shoes. So I haven't wanted to go in. I bought some running shoes from yeah, well, it was in Santa Monica. It's they actually make most of their shoes in the U.S., which is, oh, I want to mention that. You know, I'm on a quest to find products made in the United States. And I heard that there is a shoe company, and maybe you already know about it because I just don't shop, so I didn't know. But it's called Carson's Shoes. And they're looking to have satellite places. That is the first time I've heard a helicopter overhead. That was pretty common in LA. They are looking for people who can sew uppers, which is the front part of the shoe. It says, if you can sew uppers and you're interested in starting a satellite factory in your community, to contact them. So if you're not aware of this, or if you know of somebody that might be interested, that would be awesome, because these shoes are made by people in this country. And I think that's awesome. Let's see, are we still on snakes? I've got a walking stick, but I don't think I could kill a snake with it. No, I'm not going to play around. Trust me, Cheryl, there will be no playing around with the snake whatsoever. That's why I don't even want to, you know, but I'm just thinking, if I saw one reasonably close to the house, a or, you know, poisonous snake, and it just slithered off, then I would always know that that snake is like close to my house. And I would be, I don't know, I think I'd be afraid. I wouldn't mind having a bamboo walking stick. Why don't you make me one, Daryl? I'll buy it from you. Well, it's interesting you should say that. I think I have the, yeah, hold on. Connie sent me this, and it's got trees and wildflowers. I may have already showed you this. Tennessee wildlife, probably in there. And then this whole one is on the birds. And let's see. Wait, this is more birds. Butterflies, spiders, turtles, snakes. Okay, here we go. Scarlet snake, 32 inches, up to 32 inches long. I don't like that at all. The color bands, it has orange spots that are circled with black, but they don't go all the way around the body. Corn snake, black bordered red blotches, eastern rat snake, copperhead. The copperhead has hourglass shaped bands down its back. That should be pretty easy to spot. Cottonmouth. It's a water snake. Just another reason not to have a pond. Triple shaped, it has a spade shaped head. Northern water snake, dark blotches on the back. Timber rattlesnake, up to 6 feet long with a black tail. Ooh. That must be the 6 you guys were talking about. No, rat snake is not poisonous, I don't think. Okay. Let me see if I can catch up real quick. Rattle the bushes with your stick. See, that's the thing is I was going to here, just imagine. I'm going to go up like I did with my son. I'll be holding the stick with my phone or camera, right? And I'll be filming and all this stuff. I can't be looking down and watching everything where I'm stepping. And that's why I don't think it's safe for me to go up and do that. You know, I need to be able to be aware of my surroundings. And so that's why I decided not to bring you that, but I really wanted to go up and show you these trees that fell and all that, you know, see for myself what happened during that storm. Pygmy rattlesnake. Yeah, I think I just said all those. What is Ariat, Haffy? I want to sponsor, you guys. I want to sponsor. The thing about trellising bamboo is this big around. So that means you got to dig a big hole to get that in there, and it's got to be deep so that it doesn't fall over. No, I don't think so, Daryl. It's just not in me. Ooh, that's good to know, Susie. So do they mate or something? Is it a male and a female? Wow. I hope, Kirby, that's your internet and not mine. I don't have I think I left. I don't know if I brought my flat shovel. I didn't. Quite a number of my tools did not make it. And yesterday I really needed a hoe badly. Or not a hoe. I needed something to cut through some roots out here. I'm sorry, Maria. Yeah, so Daryl, that makes it very impossible for me to film a video and be safe and check my surroundings. Well, Daryl's mother is living with him now, so Daryl is not as free to come up here, unfortunately, because Daryl, I mean, I want a walking path before my mushrooms, the morels come in. I really wanted a walking path before then. Bonnie, that's interesting. You should say that. I said yesterday, I said, I think I would sooner pull out a handgun, and of course, a handgun's got a bullet in it and not a shot, and so I probably would miss, and they would just slither off anyway. But it just seems like I would rather just stand there and shoot it if it was, threatening me in some way, than to try to actually take a hoe and I don't know. It just bleh. I know I'm going to have. That's why I said I need to practice with rubber snakes. Hi, Shannon. We're just about to get off. I'm sorry. This is a 6 to 7 live stream on Wednesdays until I change it. This was always a temporary thing. I started the live stream midweek just during the lockdowns and stuff because, people were locked down and a lot of people would tune in because they wanted to connect with people, and so I'm going to be getting off, but I appreciate you checking in and let us know where you live, Shannon. If I have that many deer, I have snakes. What is the relation to deer and snakes, Cheryl? Susie, you're brave. Oh, Bonnie, I have one of those, but I don't want to be hiking with that thing. Wow. That is at your property, Daryl? Daryl said he had a black. We're going to make people with snake phobias have nightmares. I'm sorry about that. But this is just my reality now. I live in the country and I got a forest all around me. Believe me, I've thought about getting a dog. It's just, a dog could live 20 years and, in 20 years, am I going to be able to take care of a dog? I don't know. So that means I could get a dog that's older, but then they come with certain issues very often. And do I want to deal with that? I don't know. A dog, there's a lot of considerations to getting a dog. They have to really bond with you so they protect you and all of that. But without, I don't know. It's just so much to consider. Anyway, I wouldn't think the frogs would be fond of the snakes at all. Okay, everybody, we are winding down here. It is almost 7 o'clock. I'm going to make some dinner, and I really appreciate you tuning in. I hope you can jump off the live. When you get off the live, just hit that like button. That helps the analytics. Thank you for watching the premiere today. If you did, if you didn't, I hope you will watch it. Catch up on all my videos. I need to get a lot more views on my videos to make it worthwhile to make these videos. And so share with your friends and talk me up and start fan clubs and whatever it takes. So I really appreciate all of that, all of your help, all of your suggestions, and stay safe. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, that's an idea, Pervy. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you and stay safe. And I will see you Sunday morning at 10 a.m. But you'll see all my videos before then. I got at least 6 shot that I haven't even gotten to yet. And tomorrow's another big day with the water projects. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.